Boys, I tell you what, need I say more? The proof is in the pudding, right? There he is. Hi, guy. You know what's going to happen to you, guy? We got multiple things we can put on you. Oh, look, he's trying to bite in. I gotta... Hey, presto, look what I pulled out of the rabbit's hat. Hi, guy. Look, he's waving. Hello. Hello. I got Lyme disease for you. It's here in my mouth. And here it is for you. Come on, what? I'm not Pamela Bloody Travis. Jeez, I tell you what. Now he's wiping his eyes. Look, he's crying. Not gonna work, Ticky boy. You know what? Right there, I could dip my finger in that metho and drop a dropper on you. Or I could give you a douse of antiseptic Savalon. Which do you prefer? What meat shall be your poison? Where is he? There he is. Look. He's a pretty smart tick because he chews the metho. Unless it's in a globule on them for a while, it doesn't really do much to him. But he chews the metho. Look, see? It like stuns them, right? It's got to be on them for a certain period of time. The globule. I'm feeling him like trying to bite into me. Little asshole. Look, see? But, however, daddy, we just do this. 2 seconds. I call this medic, right? Medic! Yeah, it's like that quite often. Boy. It's hard to undo. It annoys the hell out of me. Anyway, now we'll give him this one. We'll give him a shot of this one. See what the difference is. He don't like it. He don't like it. The metho, and he's succumbing to it a little. Where are you, my little pet? There he is there, right? He don't like it. He's succumbing to it a little. But however, this one. Check out this one. Right. It's on him. Say now he's on my back. I have seen them. They won't pull out with metho. In fact, they inject you with all their cruddy Lyme disease, Borrelia, right? They won't pull out with metho. And then if you try to pull them out yourself, without metho or this Savalon, you pull them out, but you leave the head in there because you can't see yourself. Even if you got good tweezers, which I do, you just can't see it yourself. So there you have another problem. Now you got a tick head embedded in your skin, right? And if you can pull them out with the head if you put the metho on them because they release the grip. But they inject all their shit. But they're going to inject all their shit anyway when you try to pull them out without, because it's going to go in their head. Their head's going to be left in. Right. So it's like catch-220 situation. But this one is the best. For me, it's the best because they pull out. I've seen them embedded deeply in me, right? I put this on, they will pull out themselves and walk off. But not bloody far, but they'll pull out themselves with the application of this baby, because it knocks them rotten. They don't like it one bit. And when you think about it, right, what do they host? They host Borrelia bacteria, okay? What does this stuff fight against, right? Bacteria is an antiseptic cream. So if that bacteria is hosted by them, it's by proportion that, well, closely they must suffer the same fate. And look at him, look, right? The m00 did not do a lot, but this stuff, right? I've seen ticks that big embedded in me for a couple of days, and I know they're embedded in me for a couple of days because they're itchy, right? I can put this on. It will stun them that I can remove them completely with the head. And it takes 3 applications of this for them to be dead, right? But this stuff, I put this over on them, and I have seen them, not always, but I have seen them pull out on their own volition from my body. I don't even have to remove them. They will pull out sometimes on application for this, not always, but then I get the tweezers, they just come out really easy. Where if I don't put this one or this one on them, it's you can feel it's pretty painful when you try to pull them out. And next thing I look at the tick that I've pulled out, and the head is still embedded in me. So the only way you pull them out with the head, with the tweezers, is if someone else does it and they know what they're doing. Because I don't know what it is, their little mouth parts, they lock in and they're not coming out for anything or anyone. And that's just how it is. The only thing I see them come out for is this one. It's not often, but if it makes one come out on its own, well, and they're locked in there, if you try to pull them out, their head remains. They will stay locked in there to the point that their head will separate from their body, right? That's how diligent they are at staying in. And then I can put this on, and they will totally remove that grip themselves. It says something about this one. This one, you can pull them out even with your fingers and you'll get the head out. This one is something else. What it does to them, I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what the process or chemical. I could probably research it, then I'll find out on my own accord. But I know it works. I know it knocks them rotten. I know they don't like it. Even this one, I buy a big tube from the reject shop. Is only $7, right? This big tube, and I use it. Don't do this. Seek medical advice, because I'm not a doctor or anything. But for me personally, I use this like a, what is it? Moisturizer, right? So I can walk through now, and these things, even though they get on my skin, and I'm hypersensitive, and I believe I'm hypersensitive for the reason that I can feel these things crawling on me, and I pick them off before they do latch in too bad. They seem not to want to latch into me anywhere, because, I've rubbed it all over me, where they don't like it, this one. It's like a tick bacteria, like that stuff they have for shark repellent, and good old Batman movies. My trusty utility belt. Well, I carry this one for tick repellent. I do believe firmly I have Lyme disease, and I had it since I was a teenager, in my 14, 16. And when I hear Avril Lavigne say, that squish, squish hammer sound, I always wondered what that fucking thing was, you know what I mean? I thought it was a myriad of things, but I never suspected it's Lyme disease. But for me, the bowl on the back of our skull, and how we kind of look like a parrot a bit, and those birds have the bacteria salmonella, and fish have that, and then we have Borrelia. There's some combination between the density of a bird's cerebral cortex and the density of our cerebral cortex that somehow, for the birds, salmonella bacteria, and for us the Borrelia bacteria somehow induces that, and I don't know how, but I'm going to find out. And then everyone calling me an idiot, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm making stuff up. Well, I say bullshit to that, because there's elements of this Borrelia virus and mycelium fungus in COVID-19, and it's not something that just come out of the jungle and was there in a market in a bloody monkey.